Check, check, check. Oh, welcome to the first show of Drift Radio this Thursday in January. It's so cold outside. I nearly died on my way here. But I hope you're warm wherever you're listening from. It's at least very nice and warm in here at Drift. Right now we're listening to an instrumental version of Judy Sill and her song Till Dreams Come True. And I've brought quite a variety of different music today. And I've been thinking of whether there is a theme in my selection. And I guess the closest I could come to it is epics, and not in necessarily the idea of epic as epic energy, but like epic as in storytellings. Next one is a new rendition by David Kanega of very famous Richard Wagner opera. That's certainly quite epic.
More blessed, once may they beam on me, hapless immortal. Must they close now forever?
He clasps her head in his hands.
For so turns the God now from me, so kisses thy godhood away.
He kisses her long on the eyes. She sinks back with closed eyes, unconscious in his arms. He gently bears her to a low, mossy mound, which is overshadowed by a wide-spreading fir tree, and lays her upon it. He looks upon her and closes her helmet. His eyes then rest on the form of the sleeper, which he now completely covers with the great steel shield of the Valkyrie. He turns slowly away, then again turns around the sorrowful look. He strides with solemn decision to the middle of the stage and directs the point of his spear toward a large rock.
Loge here, list to my word, as I found thee of old, a glimmering flame, as from me thou didst vanish in wandering fire, as once I stayed thee, stir I thee now. Appear, come waving fire, and wind thee in flames round the fell.
During the following, he strikes the rock thrice with his spear.
Loge, Loge, appear!
A flash of flame issues from the rock, which swells to an ever-brightening fiery glow. Flickering flames break forth. Bright shooting flames surround Wotan. With his spear, he directs the sea of fire to encircle the rocks. It presently spreads toward the background, where it encloses the mountain in flames.
My sweet sharpness shall cross out the
He stretches out the spear as a spell. He gazes sorrowfully back on Brunhilde.
Yes, listening, you might be thinking that that narrating voice sounds a lot like Stephen Fry, and that's because it is Stephen Fry narrating this
He turns
nightmare of a MIDI opera, and it's not AI Stephen Fry, it's the real deal. Yes, next up on the playlist is David Ackles and Montana Song, which is also quite operatic piece. Yes, a bit of a forgotten name, this guy, but just have a listen to this. I think it's great.
I went out to Montana with a Bible on my arm, looking for my fathers on a long abandoned farm. And I found what I came looking for. I drove into a churchyard of what used to be the town, walked along a cow path through the fences falling down, till I found what I came looking for. dust of summer noons over grass long dying, to read the stone and lumber rooms where my past was lying. High among hillsides and windmill bones, soft among oak trees and chimney stones, blew the wind that I came looking for. And the wind blew over the dry land and dusted my city soul clean, to read in my great-grandfather's hand from his Bible newly seen. Born James McKinnon, 1862. Married Leantha, 1884. 2 sons born in Montana, praise the Lord. The gentle wind of passing time closed the Bible pages and took my hand and had me climb closer to the ages. The picket fence, the lattice frame, the garden gone to seed, Leantha with the fragile name, defying place and need, declares this bit of prairie tame and sees her fingers bleed, and knows her sons won't live the same, but she must live her creed. The fallen barn, the broken plow, the hoof-print hardened clay. Where is the farmer now who built his dream this way, who felled the tree and cut the bough and made the land obey, who taught his sons as he knew how, but could not make them stay? Who watched until the darkness fell, to know the boys were gone, and never loved the land so well from that day on.
Gary, Larry, Ronald, Chad. I'm losing count of these new ones. I miss your little friend, Sally, you know? You mean Ali? Same thing. Just great. I'm not gonna even lie, I'm hungry right now. My angel! I thought you've eaten! Yeah, I guess I have, but you know when you eat like bit by bit, slowly, then you get like full? You, this one. It's called eating. Come home. Cook this dinner with me. You know I can't cook, Auntie Janet. Ooh, you're a different one, ain't ya? Oh my God. Do you not like it here? Yeah. What? Why? Just something here. Feels strange. Well, I love the weather.
So what we're listening to right now is a soap opera, I think it's called, by the British artist Klein. And I don't know so much about it other than it apparently was
James is having a baby,
inspired by her time working as a runner on reality TV shows in England.
So we've been together for years, but it's mad still. He was like, he posted this tweet, and he was like, I've been friends with my girlfriend for 7 years.
Oh, and it's called Psalms Trust.
3 years ago, and our anniversary is the 7th of the and it all fell together perfectly. Nuts, you know. Sweet boy, exhibit A, another body. You need another body. You need no other body. Wait, do you still speak to that upper Manhattan dude? Wait, do you still speak to that upper Manhattan dude?
I think that was really good, to be honest.
Yes, this was the very good Smerts and the song The Favorite from the album Believer. We're staying in the fairy tale ends of the epics, and we're moving on to Lord of the Rings, which is a quite famous tale. But we're going a little bit earlier than the famous films, and then we're going to this ensemble called the Tolkien Ensemble, which made scores for the books before they were films. And one of the very interesting things about this ensemble called the Tolkien Ensemble is that they were looking for someone to be the voice of Gollum, which has of course since then been given a very famous voice performance. But before the movie Gollum, there was the Danish Gollum, which is the singer called Paul Dissing. So actually you will now hear the original Gollum before the movie Gollum. Here we go, it's Paul Dissing and Gollum's song.
The cold hard lands, they bite our hands, they gnaw our feet. The rocks and stones are like old bones, all bare of meat. But stream and pool is wet and cool, so nice for feet. And now we wish. Ha ha! What does we wish? We'll tell you. He guessed it long ago. Backins guessed it. Alive without breath, as cold as death. Never thirsting, ever drinking, clatter in mail, never clinking, drowns on dry lands, thinks an island is a mountain, thinks a fountain is a puff of air. So sleek, so fair, what a joy to meet. We only wish to catch our fish. So juicy, sweet.
The litany of morning airs.
It is nearly finished.
At dawn, the inscription I painted on the bed of his tomb.
What did you bring? All of you. What did you bring?
We
My satchel can finally be emptied fully for you now. All the instruments a king would need. Leather tongs, a set of ruby silverware, a painting of a blue torso in relief, a bronze eel, a double pipe, a toilet spoon with ocean carvings.
Your slime nipple. And I'll toss a knit. And also the bottom of our trash compactor. Mulch for the red garden sprouting miles high in the heavens, right?
I brought yellows, gray, the color of mist in the garden. So.
Everyone rip out a patch of your taste buds. Scrub them into this glass.
Chin chin. Chin.
The sun is softening the bristles of the trees. As the morning bends, the sun softens in the bristles of tall trees.
It is ready.
I am safe.
Am I safe?
Mummy, you will be pasted to the tip of the heavens, to ride yourself up the flume, knocking with the boat, baking stars and frying moons. The flume between outer space and the cloud world will cut you sharply, quickly. Left, left, right, right, left, left.
Right. Life isn't about real success, but feigned success. The worst impulses of mankind. Pulling a biker's hair and ripping his head and taking him on. Spitting and crying over the box of iris and cornflower. Spitting on the planter he fell to, and holding his face peeling against the cool stone in the shade of the parks. His spokes still ticketing, and his blood rushing to his hands and head, bruising the blue flowers to gray mush, twirling the hair around his ear. The street is empty. Season kept in the pocket, right hip slapped in his mouth and rubbed into his nose and eyelids. The red skin of blood. No temper or alleviation, just crushing blue irises turned to loose gray flowers. Liquid runs out of the blue holes, green. And red flowers tip like the tired paths across the streets on the stoop. Barely watching. Skipping bubbles of breath popping into the rivets of the planter. Both gagging in the morning mist of espresso and anise muffins, darkly baked, fusing across the sidewalk.
Daniel?
Then you quickly passed away at home.
Daniel.
Okay, so that was a bit of a cliffhanger on the very large operatic work that Sean McCann has made called The Leopard. This was an excerpt of The Cemetery, and I highly recommend checking his work out, also his record label called Recital Program, which has released a lot of my favorite music. Now for the next number, it's another, I would say, Danish classic, but also in a different and more original rendition. It's not Paul Dissing, but it's a melody that's very famous in Danish music, and I think I will make it into a little quiz. If you can recognize this melody, write it in the chat, and or yell it out in the room if you are here. But this one, it's a quiz. Yes. No guesses from the room? No one recognized the song? Okay. We're keeping the tension. No one in the chat has guessed it. Someone is asking if it's the national anthem, and I wish it was, but it's right next to the national anthem, I would say, in fame. But I think we're also past the part of the song where I'll rewind it for you. Okay, and then I'll try to maybe sing along a little bit. Yes, the hint is Lars Lilholt. Kalde kærlighed. Yes. Of course it is Kalde kærlighed. Yes. I'll try to move into something else smoothly. This is Jessica Echoman and Many Folds.
It's dark. Above, my neighbor's tree in silhouette. Below, my neighbor's rows of books. And to the right, the flicker of late night news. My window, a space between, is my new moon, so to speak, darkened temporarily. Walk me home to the sun. Walk with me past the white fluorescent bus stop. Walk me past the neon clock. Between the sulfur-colored street lamps walk a bit more quickly until we reach the floodlights shining outside my apartment building's door. I find my keys and feel around the corner for the switch. In an instant, the moon is full. Please come in, Thomas, and sit with me under the halogen. And bear with me a moment while I glance one more time from my window to my mirror, to your bright reflection. And I'll tell you all about and you'll tell me about incandescence, electricity, and I'll tell you about noise and speed and warm proximity, and about
This is Connie Beckley, an excerpt of the piece The Aquarium. I think this section is called Edison Night, and I think if you listen carefully it's about Thomas Edison.
Passing phrase, and offer my analysis of the rush hour goings on. I'll even confess my fantasy about the sun. Come lie beside me. Come lie beside me, Thomas Edison. Underneath the lamp of high intensity, while the city illuminates the night. Come lie beside me, Thomas Edison. And I'll tell you about my shadows, and you can tell me all about the light.
several baked alaskets which were chock full of grit and flame made their way through the culinary sheet of fortification residence who knows the snow in the orange court brigadier Huntley wife. Its essential lives in numerous empty marble containers indicating Albert one of the following examples which are displayed in time and with a severance package. If you substitute the properly to the full expression and mark off full account with marmot spread. One would break the changing epistemic configuration in early modernity to understand the motiva for this characteristic of the service hall as we know this association between the sweet and other basic tastes, either within a dish, within all service, or across the meal, the service all France. Had corresponded with the principles running over medieval cookery. It was especially well suited to the dietetic concern for maintaining an ideal humoral balance. In that serving multiple dishes at the summer time allowed for each diner to select the food that was prescribed for their humanity concentration. However, this serving style became unwarranted and even impractical in early modernity because the goal of cuisine was no longer associated with medical concerns but with the experience of taste. The service à la race facilitated this growing aesthetic appreciation of food because bringing dishes from the kitchen to be eaten promptly rather than having them all sit at the table for hours throughout the meal. It prevented food from losing its temperature and flavor before being consumed.
Moreover, the series of courses in the service à la race offered perceptible temporal and spatial dimensions along which to anchor the emergent conceptual dissociation of taste categories. The sweet taste became temporally separated from the others, in that it was consigned to the end of the meal. Subsequent to the appetizer and entry courses that became predominantly non-sweet tasting, it was spatially separated from these courses in that the table was cleared before the dessert was served. Indeed, the word dessert has its etymological origin in the traditional practice of dessert à table to remove the dishes to let diners stand up from the table for wash or dance.
I had that dream again. No beginning, middle, or end. You look, but you don't see. There are many lies to me.
Okay, I'm getting notes from the audience saying that I need to let you know what we've been listening to. This was quite an endurance test, which was Eric Fry, Tumbleweed Etudes with the very spooky voices. We've had some epics. Some were more easy to understand than others, but I think I've put on the last song of the show, and it's Lost in Space from 1989. No, 98. Yes, let's let this one roll out. It's got a tribute to a very good song by Erik Satie. Have a listen.
If life